Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome back to another Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger review. Today we take a look at the Cube Condor and Cube Octopus. These reviews never seem to end, do they? That's because this toy line never seems to end, except it finally has. From what I can tell, the last Zyuoh Cubes have been released, and I've broken them down into two videos. This is everything beyond the main 10 and 4 weapons. So the main 14 that make Wild Tosai Dodoka King, everything else is extra, but there's 2 videos worth. So first up, we have the 2 new regular-sized cubes. Cube Condor from Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger the movie, Doki Doki Circus Panic, and Cube Octopus, which was actually an auxiliary mecha that came after Cube Whale. Poor little guy missed it, be part of the big main combo. But here he is now. So without further ado, let's begin. We'll take a look at Cube Condor first, as he was released back in August of 2016, while Cube Octopus was released in November of 2016. So without further ado, let's begin. Here we have cube number 0, Cube Condor. He is a repaint and retool of Cube Gorilla, surprisingly, because he's a bird. You'd think he'd be a Cube Eagle repaint, but no, he is Cube Gorilla, so he's got a very similar cube mode and a very similar chest design. You can actually see where the remnants of the gorilla feet are. Kind of odd, but you know, there you go. And basically that's him. He does transform just like Gorilla, somewhat. He does this, these flip over here, and insert this extra piece here, and you get Cube Condor. Now, Cube Condor in the movie was like this for most of the time. He did belong to a circus of Juman, and this is basically his form. I don't remember seeing the cube form in the movie itself, but yeah, here he is. What's really cool is that they basically created this new piece. They gave it a new chest plate and repainted and slightly changed up like the lettering here to make a new cube animal. I think it's really clever. Plus, this is the headpiece for his mecha combo, which is a part of its animal mode. Which, as I said in the Zyuoh Wild video, I like it when they do that. I don't like how the Big King sword stays behind when you have the other animals. But overall, really cool. I think this is a neat little guy. And he does have a combining ability. Cube Elephant, Cube Tiger, and Cube Condor can form Condor Wild. Here is Condor Wild. Now, Condor Wild is kind of an interesting combination. It uses Cube Tiger and Cube Elephant, which were stolen to actually make this combination, so this is really interesting. It is purple at the top instead of red, which is a nice color mix, and I think it's pretty neat. It does have the firing fist gimmick from Zyuoh Gorilla, and that fist went far. All right, now that we got the fist back, it's an interesting combo. Condor Wild, it's not that exciting because there's only one new piece. I wish they would have done something where you could have had 3 new cubes to be a new mecha. I always like it when they do that, because otherwise you just kind of have this Condor that's just sitting next to everybody else. But oh well, what can you do? And yeah, it's interesting. It just has the firing fist, no other weapon, which kind of sucks. And Cube Condor cannot combine with Wild Tosai King like he did in the movie, so kind of lacking there. But there's Condor Wild. Not the most exciting combination. So in conclusion, Cube Condor appeared in one movie and had one combination he was a part of that the toy can pull off, and hasn't appeared in the series since. So I'm going to put this one down as, if you're feeling completionist on everything Zyuohger, go ahead and get it, or if you like the design. Other than that, not really a necessary component of this toy line. He's pretty much an easy skip. So there's that. What is that question mark block? It's not from Super Mario, it's Cube Octopus. Probably one of my favorite Zyuoh cubes. Cube Octopus is really different than the others. He does have pegs at the top, so you could stack other cubes on top of him, like this, so he can be a base, but he cannot plug into ones from the bottom, so he has to be the bottom cube at all times. He is also incapable of attaching to Wild Tosai Dodoka King because, first of all, he has no hole here. And secondly, he's got like a little bit of an extra platform, so it kind of throws things off. But yeah, you got the question mark here, which is pretty cool. And to transform this guy, you just fold down each side like this, and now you got an octopus, which you can see his head spins. But here's Octopus, Cube Octopus. Spin your head a little around. There we go. This is like the most unique of the Cube animals, and it's because he's not a weapon, even though he's an auxiliary, and he's not a leg, he's a backpack. But he's just really cool. I really dig him. He was extra. He wasn't really useful to the show for the most part, but he is really cool. As you can see, the legs here do have individual movement, so you can get some cool like octopus poses. And he's stable. He's pretty stable too, which is nice. He does actually have a gimmick that I love, which is his head. As you see, it keeps spinning this way. That's neat and all. You turn it this way, it actually winds up a motor in his head, which is really cool. So let's wind him up here, and then you just hold his head and he goes whee. And it's actually gets faster as you let it go. Really cool. Reminds me of the Octopus Candroid too. But yeah, there he is, Cube Octopus. A full-size cube that's not part of any main combination, was kind of an extra guy. It makes me want to see more of these. I kind of wish they would have done a few more like this. This is actually a really cool idea. Now, why don't we combine him with his decided combination partner, Zyuoh King? Here is Zyuoh King Octopus, which the only mecha that Cube Octopus can combine with is Zyuoh King because of the way the backpack attaches. As you can see here, it hooks up to the little pegs there, so it has to combine with Zyuoh King with Cube Eagle. You can switch the legs completely. Now there is no rod stabilizing the combination, so his legs could pop apart. But he does get a new head, which is really cool. It's got kind of this Aztec design to it. I think it's pretty awesome. And the rotation gimmick on his back here still works. So you got that. This does allow Zyuoh King to fly, which gives him a little bit more possibilities, and he does have guns he can shoot out of the octopus legs, which I think is pretty cool. Overall, Cube Octopus is completely extra. You don't even need to get him for anything. He only combines with one part of the Zyuohger mecha line, and that's it. But like Cube Condor, while he's a neat design, doesn't do a whole lot. Cube Octopus has the spinning gimmick going for it. He's articulated. His combination is unique and interesting. It's not just another body swap. It's an addition to. I honestly think Cube Octopus is pretty cool, and you know, he's just a standard cube. He's not too expensive, so I would definitely recommend this guy if you do have Zyuoh King. If you don't have Zyuoh King, and he's on sale for like $10 and you need to put with an order or something else, oh, go for it. It's a fun little octopus toy on top of that. So overall, Zyuoh King Octopus is a cool combination, and Cube Octopus is a cool toy. So overall, Cube Condor and Cube Octopus are completely superfluous to the entire mecha line. They're not necessary, they're extras. Of the two extras, I think Cube Octopus is the cooler one, and honestly worth your time and money if you have a Zyuoh King. And Cube Condor is there to be purple. He doesn't do a whole lot, but I do like having these two. It kind of gives a little bit more expansion beyond, here's the main giant combo, here's some little extra guys that do other things. Overall, Cube Octopus is awesome, Cube Condor is decent, and we're still reviewing Zyuohger toys. I still got 5 more cubes, but they're all Doubutsu series cube weapons, so they're not too complicated. And most of them are straight repaints of weapons we've already reviewed. So in order to boost up our finale to the Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger review line, we are going to be taking a look at both Doubutsu Buso series weapon EX sets, as well as the promotional gold Cube Panda, and alternate combos that appeared during the series that I didn't mention before, as well as a few little bonuses. So stay tuned for the next video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed watching Cube Octopus spin, and comment below with what your favorite Super Sentai extra mecha is, whether it's a movie mecha or just some extra little side auxiliary that was made. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, this is Soundout saying Goodbye.